Today I want to share the things that I won't be wearing in 2025, along with a little bit of my wardrobe plan. I used to do these a lot and it's been a little bit, and my wardrobe is currently in a little bit of a flux. So I wanted to go ahead and walk you through this because I think it can be helpful as you're doing this for yourself. So let's get started. So when I start off this whole process, I go through kind of the same steps every single time. They're a little bit more in depth the first time you do it, but now that I've been doing this for so long, I can kind of do it second nature. But if you're starting totally from scratch, you can go through the entire process, and I walk you through in intensive detail in my new style course. So I'm going to link that down below for you in case you're literally starting from scratch. But like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I've got a pretty firm grasp on my personal style, what I like, what I don't like. So I start by thinking about theoretical things, kind of gathering that inspiration, going over to Pinterest, on Instagram, and I save things. And then I go through them and kind of find common themes. That gives me the focus. And then the other element that I use for this process is as I'm getting dressed and I maybe think of something that would go with an outfit, or maybe I notice something that's missing, I'll jot it down in my phone or on a physical piece of paper if you have it. And then I refer back to that. And I use that as guidance for outfits that I'm going to be wanting to recreate, but then also missing items. And that influences my wish list. Now I want to go over my general style goals for this year. And I really like starting with this because once you know what you want, you can kind of backtrack and work your way back towards that. So the first thing that I have on this list is I want to try to get dressed as often as possible. I think that when I'm able to get out of pajamas and actually get dressed, it's great anyways, but especially now I'm finding it really great because when I'm able to do that, I'm more motivated to get out of the house. And those quick little easy outings are something that I'm really trying to get better at, and I'm really enjoying being able to do that in a manageable way. And so by being ready for the day, I'm able to kind of take that as it comes and grab those little windows when they're available to me. Now I'm also really enjoying wearing a lot of white and off-white and head to toe white and off-white, even if they're impractical. And I think I'm loving this because I just really love this combination. It's a little bit popular right now, but then also I know that it will become less practical the older that my baby gets, because the more he'll be kind of dirty and messy, and right now he's not that messy. So I want to take advantage of it as I can and really lean into these outfits because I have so many pieces in these colors in my wardrobe, and all I have to do is pair them together. They're also really great for the spring and the summer because they kind of bounce the light off, so they kind of keep me cooler, and that's really great for where I live because it gets very, very hot. I also really want to spend time finding those outfits that I can wear during the summer in particular. I feel like I try to focus on warm weather dressing every year and I fall short and end up wearing leggings and gym clothes and kind of just not really caring about my outfits, and I really want to focus in on that this year and change that. And I was going through my closet recently and trying on different outfits and realizing the gaps, and I'm pretty positive that what I'm missing is really good shorts or skirts or even skirts that I can wear in a lot of different ways, because I have like t-shirts and tank tops, but when it comes to the bottoms, I really don't have any, and I think that's my missing piece. So I want to focus in on that as well. And then along those same lines, I really need to find at least one new pair of sandals, because I've got a pair that I wear a lot, but it's very standard silhouette and it gives me kind of like one note dressing. So I want to have a little variety in that and really be able to change it up. Now on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, when it comes to cold weather dressing for this year, I really want to declutter my sweaters. I have entirely too many sweaters. I've collected them because I really love them and I like wearing sweaters. I've also been gifted a bunch through my years of working with different brands and unsponsored videos, and I have so many beautiful pieces, but I can't realistically wear all of them. So I want to go through them and declutter them and be really mindful about what I actually reach for and get it down to a more manageable amount. So I'm going to focus in on that during the summer, probably the end of the summer, and then into the fall as well. So now I want to quickly share what I won't wear. And I think this is really helpful because anytime you're trying to figure out what you do want, identifying what you don't want can be really helpful and give you a lot of clarity. So I use that type of thinking anytime I do this process for myself. And in this year in particular, the first thing that I won't be wearing is anything pre-pregnancy that I can't fit into. And by that, I mean that I'm not rushing the process at all. There are some things I can wear now, some things I definitely can't, and I'm just letting that happen. So I've taken everything that I can't currently wear out of my closet, I've moved it to the side, and I'm going to revisit those as I feel necessary, as I feel motivated and inspired, but I am not letting that influence my dressing, and I'm certainly not letting that influence this process, because I want to just be able to kind of flow with things and enjoy things. This is such a pivotal moment in my life, and I want to be able to enjoy it fully and not be fixated on the jeans that I can't wear. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is I'm going to kind of avoid wearing anything that I know looks great on someone else, but I know isn't going to translate well for myself. And this is something that I've gotten into the habit of recently because I want to replicate outfits that I see that look great on someone. But there comes a point in doing that where I'm not actually staying true to my own personal style, and I'm kind of forcing things. And I'm replicating outfits that I know aren't going to really be true to me. I want to get out of that. I want to focus back on what I truly love and allow that inspiration, my own internal influence, to really guide my dressing. And then the last thing that I won't be wearing is anything too time consuming, whether that is to actually put on and put together or even just mentally. I want to free up that extra time, and I want to allow myself to kind of go back to that ease of dressing and kind of streamline things. So very much in keeping with this whole idea and this whole theme for this year, I want to make sure that I'm very present in the moment and able to enjoy as many live actual moments as possible. So easy outfits, easy jewelry, things I can throw on and I know look great and I feel really great. That is going to be my mantra. So I hope that you liked this, and I love doing this type of video, so if you found it helpful or interesting, please definitely let me know. And I would love to know if you do anything like this for yourself, and if there's anything that you're going to avoid this year as well. Definitely let me know. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.